Spirit guides, the universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aquarius's highest good. How is Aquarius feeling in this third week of June 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Aquarius is feeling first of all, please. Okay, so in the challenge position, we've got your major arcana, the Star. Let's have a look at them this way then. We've got the 4 of Pentacles reversed, so that's the miser. So we're spending money. The Judgment reversed. The World card upright, better days are coming. Major arcana, completion of a cycle. 2 of Pentacles, okay, the Juggler. That's reversed, so we're not managing priorities very well. The Knight of Cups, wanting to go towards someone with an offer of emotion, wanting to feel recognised, wanting to heal. If we turn those around, it would be the 4 of Pentacles, the miser. The Judgment, a call to action. The World card, dealing with the past. Still dealing with the past. The 2 of Pentacles, okay, juggling 2 different realities or responsibilities. Knight of Cups reversed, holding emotion for someone but not telling them, feeling a lack of recognition, feeling a lack of healing. Okay, so to be honest, the way that they are, it tells a very similar narrative, doesn't it? So we'll leave them in the challenge. You've got a secret feelings for someone, okay, and you're not over it, basically. You want them to pay you attention. Does that sound close? The Strength card, okay, major for Leo, that fire energy. There's a need to be resilient and emotionally strong character at the moment. This is the first night in a really long time that my feet haven't puffed up, and it's because I've been going for an evening walk. And I wouldn't say it's a really, really long walk, but it's made the difference. And tonight I've not even been for a walk and they haven't puffed up, so I'll go for a walk in the morning. The 8 of Cups. That's walking away from a relationship. Are you leaving someone? Let's get some cards for the one that's on your mind. They've got the 8 of Pentacles, growth and expansion. That's increments of time, money and energy in order to become independent, financially independent. You know, financial growth or growth in general. Now they've got, what have they got? They've got the Knight of Swords reversed, so they could have you blocked. They could be very tight-lipped, okay, about how they feel. But they've got the Six of Cups. They're in love, okay? The Death card's reversed. That's why I said they could have you blocked, because they're still dealing with the past, okay? So in their mind, they're not over this. They're not done with it. The High Priestess is reversed, though, so they're struggling to stay intuitive about this. It's getting further and further away from them. They could be heavily focused on career, or they could want growth and expansion in general, in love, in life, with finances, assets. The Wheel is reversed. They got the Fool upright, the Three of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, so they're recovering from heartache, and they're no longer burying their head in the sand. They're ready to move into a new chapter. However, the Wheel of Fortune's reversed, so they could be doing something that equates to they could be tempted to look at your profile. They could be tempted to talk about you still. They could be tempted to constantly think about you. People can physically and practically block you. They can actively work on career. They can make good moves, with their health in lots and lots of ways. But if they're constantly thinking about you, they're not really letting go. They're not really moving on, okay? They're becoming independent from you, but they're not forgetting, okay? And all the emotions, could really easily come back. Because why would they spend so much time thinking about you otherwise, okay? Something's karmic. When the Wheel of Fortune's reversed, it's unhealthy. Let's get 3 for the outcome. We've got the Four of Swords reversed. Four of Swords. It's the Four of Wands. And I meant the Four of Wands because I was looking at it. Right, the Four of Wands, when it's upright, 4 is a stable number. The 4 walls to a house, the 4 legs to a chair. It's rock solid, okay? It's the 1111 card. 1111. It's a card of 2 people being openly together. They're in a relationship. It's exclusive. Everyone in the town knows about it. They're getting married, or they are married, or they live together. It's excuse me, very, very rock solid, stable connection. When it's reversed, there's major instability, okay? You take one leg away off a chair and it falls. So that's what we've got in terms of a marital situation here. It's normally 2 people that are married or living together for many years. There could be children involved. The King of Wands, upright, major determined energy. Okay, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's someone who is fixed in movement. Okay, they don't go around galloping towards people, being frivolous. They're very calm, considered, cool, calm, collected. Okay, they're passionate, they're self-motivated, they're ambitious. They're goal orientated. They know what they want. Okay, they like to create goals and work towards them, and they like to win. Now that's upright. So we've got a very, very determined person in their masculine energy. It could be a man, it could be a woman. I'm just looking at the cards. I mean, you've got the strength, so it could be you. And you're choosing to leave a relationship or a marriage. You could be the King of Wands, to be honest, as well as the Star. And yeah, you had the Six of Wands, which is fire energy. So I think it's you. The person in your reading, the one that's showing up, they've got growth and expansion in terms of like time, money, and energy. It could be with towards career, but they've also got the Six of Cups. It could be your ex, the one that you're trying to walk away from. They got the Death card reversed, the Major for Scorpio, the High Priestess, which is like, yeah, there's something karmic about them. I think this is your ex that wants, like, they want to keep together even though it would be toxic. Because they got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Fool is like, I want a new chapter, I want to take a leap of faith. I don't know, because then there's the Three of Swords, which is reversed. And the Two of Swords reversed. Yeah. It's that, or it's someone from your past that you've dealt with and they loved you, but maybe they'd never told you. Or they were upset about the breakup, but they never kind of dealt with it, correctly. Or they're trying to move on and heal and grow, but they spend a lot of time still thinking about you, like to the point that it's toxic. It's someone from your past, and it could be the person that you've left that wants a rebirth, or it could be someone that it didn't go the whole 9 yards with, and they think about you insane amounts, but they keep focused on other things. Okay. Well, it's like toxic because they're clearly not over you. It's like when you go to work every day and you walk around saying you're over it when you know you're not. So everyone else thinks you're over it because you're literally like acting normal, but you spend your whole day thinking about that person. Like, we've got the Devil reversed, the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Cups reversed, and the Hierophant reversed. So the Hierophant cards can also represent marriage. The Ten of Cups is a family life being upside down. Three of Pentacles is no longer cooperating, no longer being team players, no longer working together. The Devil reversed is the major arcana for Capricorn. The Hierophant is the major for Taurus. The Devil reversed is like, I'm getting out of this toxic family dynamic, because that's what we've got here. I'm getting out of this toxic marriage. I don't want to work together. I don't want to work on this anymore. Okay, if that Ten of Cups wasn't there, I would have said that you could be getting away from a Taurus, but I see the Hierophant as marriage because we've got the Ten of Cups, which is a family dynamic. We've got the Four of Wands, which is marriage and a living. Like, the Four of Wands is literally a house. It like represents like what the living situation is like. Is it stable or is it unstable? It represents like the bricks and mortar, like the people living within that. How is that dynamic? And everything's upside down here. I think you're taking action, and I think you're doing it in a very fixed, calm, Aquarian kind of way. Strategic. It's been coming for a very long time. That's what I'm getting, okay? Because you've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Four of Wands upside down, which is a living dynamic. We've got the need to be strong. And we've got a lot of like narrative here towards needing to take action, a new cycle, a call to act, you know, so it just makes sense that you would be the King of Wands upright. I think you're getting out of a toxic living situation with a family. I'm not saying your children are toxic, but the situation is unstable, and it could have been for a while. Right, let's get you. Let's get you confessions from this ex, whoever this is showing up. I think it's your spouse, but it could be the person that you didn't quite get to relationship with. I'm focused on my career and finances. You brought the life back into my life. They only want you, okay? Even if everything they've done says that they don't want you, they're obsessed with you. Let's get you some advice, Aquarius, because I feel like you need it. Voyage, set sail on a new course. Couldn't be any clearer. Wherever you are, get away. Get away from that current situation. It looks like you are on the right track with leaving that toxic situation, okay, that living situation, that marriage. It's very, very toxic how it is. It's not toxic to have children or to get married, but it's toxic to stay in it once you know it isn't how it's supposed to be anymore, okay? Because you argue, people are passive aggressive, they could outwardly argue. You know, you start resenting the person that you're having to live with because you know you don't want to be there anymore. It makes them feel weird and upset. So why would you want to do that? Do you know what I mean? It's not fair to anyone. Clear the past to heal the present. Could not be any clearer, okay? You've got some, like, housekeeping to do. You need to make moves, okay? You're being called to do it. Inner strength. Oh my god, well, we've got that with the Leo card, haven't we? Nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. How noisy is that bird? I have complete confidence in myself. I realise my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God I can do anything. All the power that I need is within me. Okay, you are getting free from this situation. The devil reversed. Hoist the sails, Aquarius, okay? Should we get a confession from... Oh, we've already had confessions, haven't we? Let's get you sacred geometry and a crystal. Divine masculine. 22. This card came out for someone else. I think it was Capricorn. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay, so you can get free from a toxic situation, knowing that you're just following your truth, you're just using wisdom Often in society, we'll tell ourselves or others that it's unwise to leave a living situation, but I mean, 50% of the time, it's wrong to stay. So, you can act in the highest good as well for yourself or for another. You know, you can refuse to get sucked into the anger, the words back and forth, the passive aggressiveness, especially if you're the one leaving. You know, do something with class. Be the gentleman, be the lady. You know, don't argue over stuff. There's ways of doing things, isn't there? There's a better way to do everything. Okay, let's get you a crystal. Thank you for the loves. Oh, I've never had this one before. Angel light for the crown chakra. And look, Aquarius. Wow, okay, I'm interested to read this. I hope I've got it here, because this is a different deck. Angel light. We'll have to look it up, won't we? And post what it means if it's not here. Oh, I like it because I often get like very similar cards, like the same 7 or 8 cards. So I like it when something different comes out. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be here. It's not here. It's not here. Anyway, I'm going to look that up. I can't do it while I'm on my phone because I'm recording, but Angel Light, I'm going to look that up. Okay, I hope you like that. I hope it resonates. I'm not going to get you a timing because I just feel like everything is really clear here. It's just telling you that you've got something major you need to do, which is leaving the person that you're with before you can unlock anything else that you want, okay? It's like we can't really focus on anything else until we've done our like spiritual homework or like 3D housekeeping. It's time to take care of business, but we're going to do it with class. We're going to do it with dignity. We're going to leave other people's hearts at least partially intact, okay? You can have so much appreciation and so much love for the time that you've had with someone as well. Like, it's not really a loss, is it? It's something that's been banked, it's something that's been accrued. Nothing can erase that. Especially if you got children out of that situation. But all the amazing times together, like sometimes like a contract has just expired and you're not a terrible person because you spent many years together, so it's not something to berate ourselves or allow others to berate us over. They're just hurting, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that Aquarius card and we're gonna go on to Pisces. I'm going to see if I can open any more windows because I am cooking here. Yes, I can. Oh, okay.